So I want to talk to you about this new YouTube sensation, Frank Reiter, the little chap with the, is it fedora, who who sort of just changed things really quite a lot and has had a seriously viral moment with a series of monologues on Vox Populi. Yes, I know. Sorry, the other day I didn't realise what it meant. Voice of the people. Got it. Thank you for correcting me, chap. Um, yeah, I say a series of monologues. Because obviously he was asked questions and he wouldn't just didn't just give quick answers. He gave, in my opinion, extremely well crafted and practiced speeches, if you like, summing up the absolute state of our country, but also like talked about America and Iran and all that sort of stuff. Um, with like the use of the wordsmanship that comes from like such savagery, like every every sentence like cut like a surgeon's knife. It was absolutely wonderful to listen to. I've listened to it several times now, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder when Asmongold's going to review this, because it really felt like this is going to go around the world, and he did. So it popped up yesterday, and Asmongold was blown away by it, and was saying like this guy was just stopped in the street, and he just literally came up with this, like this. And I'm thinking, no, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think this chap, this wonderful little guy, Frank, has practiced that, probably written it down, and got these monologues so well crafted to have like the maximum effect, which I think is a great thing as well. I mean, if I've got that wrong, and literally you could wake him up from a drunken stupor and just say, yeah, right, tell me about this, and he was able to like monologue like he did about that is then just a rare gift. I was listening to him, and he was reminding me of Pat Condell, and I'm sure most of you know Pat Condell, but if you don't, like, you do look into him. And Pat, if you watch this, can you please make more videos, because I actually get a little semi on when you pop up in my feed. I think that's Pat. Pat's gonna savage them, because he's also got this talent, this God given ability to be able to put words together in such a way that they just dismantle someone and they literally tear them to pieces. But Pat does it with some really dry wit. Love that guy, and I think I'm going to love this Frank Wright, and I hope we see more of him. I will put links to, because he does say at the end of the video, where you can see him, but a lot of people tune out before the end of the video. So I will put links to where you can find him. I think, is it, I'm not going to, hang on a minute, I've got it open on my screen somewhere. LifeSite News. There you go, LifeSite News, Frank Reiter. So that's that, yeah. And there's another thing I wanted to talk about. So obviously, when I'm talking about Restore and this election in Makerfield, the videos do tend to get more views. So I think it's reached a different sort of algorithm on YouTube that people are very interested in. And I am extremely interested in it. And yesterday I did a video, and I was sort of saying to people, put in there, please leave me comments about, how you feel about the situation. And again, it was like 90+% extremely positive for Restore. So could be in that echo chamber. And there was a few negatives in there. And one of the themes that seemed to surface, and this is from reform or conformists, who I think have realised they've backed the wrong horse, but are too proud, too arrogant to step away from reform and realise that Nigel is not the real thing. The guy he's a pretender, a shapeshifter, snake oil salesman. But they're stubborn. They don't like to admit when they're wrong. I say in my videos all the time, when I know I'm wrong, it's a good thing. I can then go, right, okay, damn it, I've been wrong about that, but now I can change and move on and not be wrong anymore about that. I'd be wrong about a million other things, probably. As my missus tells me every day when I do things wrong. I think women actually, tangent to sports, like women's sports should be separate from men's sports, but I don't have a problem with women being referees, because they just love telling men what they've done wrong, don't they? I mean, all the time. Sorry, little therapy session for me there, get that off my chest. Right, so the comments were basically about Rupert. Nothing to do on policy, really. Just he's a bitter, angry man and he wants revenge. And so I'm there thinking, well, I think that might be partly true. But he certainly wasn't a bitter, angry man wanting revenge before Reform did the dirty on him and lied about him and told lies to the police and stabbed him in the back and tried to get him put in prison and have his guns taken away. He was just saying what needed to be said to save our country and to fix an absolutely abhorrent evil that's going on, where it seems to be okay for these Pakistani men to rape English girls whenever they damn want. And Reform didn't want anything to do with that, did they? And you know it. I'm talking to those very, very few of you that seem to think that Rupert is just a bitter, angry man wanting revenge. And if that's partly true, and if he does want revenge now, good. I want revenge. I want revenge for the evil that has been done to my country, and it's been going on for decades, and I want everyone that's had anything to do with it to pay. I want the most evil perpetrators. I want to see their feet doing a little twitch while they're suspended by a piece of rope. And many, many others that have sort of looked the other way or, said nothing when they know they should because, it's not long till pension time, then I can tend my tulips in the garden. I want them to rot in a cell for the rest of their days, and I want them to live on bread and water. I want so many people to pay because so many people have suffered. The greatest evil that's ever been perpetrated on this country has been by the people that are supposed to look after us. So fuck yes, revenge. Honestly, just even thinking about it, I thought I was going to talk about it and I'd be calm because I thought I'd do it early in the morning. I'll sit in my conservatory, the birds are tweeting around behind me. But no, it's impossible not to think about what's happened to our country and not feel rage, surely. So surely revenge is good. If it gets it done. Now, there was restraint. There's things that I would like to say that I won't say. And I've probably said something in there that I shouldn't have said anyway. But so many people have to pay for what they've done. And if Rupert is a bit vengeful and that makes it even a bit more likely to happen, then I'm all for it. Bring the rage, bring the revenge, and let's get our country back. But like I say, every time, it's not just voting. You need to get involved. You need to become active. You need to join Restore because it is the only realistic political option. Doesn't mean it's going to happen just for that. The horrors are going to still happen, no matter what. I think we could look like something like what happened in Yugoslavia at some stage. I think it really could do, and just be ready for that. But obviously, the political option is Restore. Join, be active, leaflet, do whatever it is you can do to help. Offer your services for nothing. Help, for God's sake. Aim high, vote low, and millions must go. And that's it. See you in the next video pretty soon. Bye-bye.